Mrs. McNosh and the Great Big Squash by Sarah Weeks. Some of us have heard this story before, and listen for the rhymes. Listen for the words that sound the same, like cat and hat and rock and balk, and we'll see what you see. Okay, here we go. The first day of spring, Miss Nellie McNosh went out to her garden and planted a squash. There she's putting the seeds in the ground. She pushed the seed in with the tip of her toe, and the minute she did it, it started to grow. It was round at first, as big as a head. In fact, it looked just like the paper boy, Fred. And then it turned yellow and bumpy and fat. It rolled from the garden and it flattened the cat. Poor little kitty. It's getting very big. It knocked over trash cans and it ran over toes. It twisted the sprinkler and it plugged up the hose. It crashed through the clothesline and it smashed through the fence, scaring the pants off two elderly gents. Gents is short for gentlemen. Those men lost their pants. Poor Nellie was worried. She said, "Oh my gosh, there's got to be some way to slow down this squash." What's she gonna do? She slapped it and scolded it and pinched it and kicked it. But then she took hold of its stem and she picked it. Now what do I do? Wondered Mrs. McNosh. I've got to find something to do with this squash. There isn't a place in this world it will fit. It's as big as a house. Wait, said Nellie. That's it. What's it? What's she gonna do? Oh, look, she climbed that ladder. Can you tell where she is? She has cut the top of that squash off. And so, by the light of the big yellow moon, she scooped and she scraped with a long-handled spoon. And when the sun rose, where was Mrs. McNosh? She's curled up sound asleep. Do you know where she is? In her big yellow squash. She made a little house for herself. Maybe it's her own special hideout. Did you hear some of the rhyming words? McNosh and squash, and fat and cat, toes and hose. I heard a few.